How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How's it going? We're just sitting moments before you go in to do your sound check.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Excited, yeah. So, so you're friends with Seeva from days gone past?
Yes, we went to uni together, and
Yeah.
then we've actually lived together
Well-
on Brick Lane.
Oh, I was hearing all the gossip. No, don't be very nice.
Oh.
Oh, that's great. And yeah, so still support each other, doing the
Yeah.
music thing. Great. Have you played here before?
Never. I've actually never been here, so I'm really excited.
Well, I was thinking the same. I feel like I should have been here, but then I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I have. It's somewhere that I'm always here, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe I've not been
It's
here.
great. Like, it's a really cute place.
Yeah, it's super cute. Yeah, lovely venue, and yeah, Watson's always great for. So have you been doing other gigs around about this time as well? How's it
Yeah,
been for you?
I've been gigging a lot lately actually. I've got a gig in Dublin this weekend.
Oh, sweet,
Yeah,
nice.
so that's going to be exciting. I'm supporting a guy called Matt Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been gigging a lot.
Oh, cool.
Recently.
Have you played in Dublin before?
Never. It's my first gig in Dublin.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, I've never been to Dublin myself, so but
No.
I think great setting. for one
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Cool. And is it just you? Do you play with band as well? Or?
I usually play with a band, like backing tracks, keys, drums. But tonight it's just going to be me and a guitarist. We're going to do like a strip back.
Okay, that's an acoustic
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
Great. So what was your kind of journey getting into music? You don't need to tell me every detail, but
Oh yeah,
give us a.
it's a long story.
Yeah.
But, I started quite early actually. I grew up on the countryside in Denmark.
Ah,
That's
great.
where I'm from. And my dad's always been very into music. He had like a little home studio and we would record songs. I started writing quite early and recording my songs. He's the one who taught me how to use Logic and
Oh, cool.
all of that. So yeah.
Handy skills to learn from dad.
Yeah,
Thanks,
very.
Dad.
Yeah, so very early actually.
Yeah.
Learned to play the guitar by him. And yeah.
Nice.
So then it's just,
And did you always kind of enjoy making up things from an early age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some really funny recordings. So it's, yeah.
I say that because that was similar to me, so I perform as well. And I was supposed to be learning piano, but was not very good at doing the actual things I was supposed to do.
Oh.
What I preferred was like just making stuff up.
Yeah.
But, that means we can make things up
Yeah,
continually and now
exactly.
to audiences, which is cool.
Yeah.
So have you got friends and family coming tonight? Do you
Not
live in
tonight.
London?
I
or-
live in London
Yeah.
now, yeah. They're going to come to Dublin though. Which
Okay,
is quite
but
nice.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if
no,
you're
they're
in
not
London,
here.
come to Dublin,
No, they're like still based in Copenhagen. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for having a little chat with me.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm sorry it was so short.
No, absolutely, all good. I do have one final question before you go on. I was asking everybody else. Have you got any vocal warm-ups that you do? What's your go-to
Oh my
warm-up
God.
situation?
I only do a vocal warm-up when Seeva's here because
You do it together?
Yeah, we usually do when we're like in the same room, but I don't know if I'll have time this time. We'll see. Yeah, he's gonna make me.
Yeah.
I
It's
should
gonna
really
happen.
start doing it. I should really start doing it.
It's
but-
not to shame you for it.
No.
Just to see if we've got any interesting ones. Hey,
Yeah.
all good. Right, well, listen, go and get yourself ready. I look
Thank
forward
you
to
so
seeing
much.
you on stage.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
chatting
having
with
me.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. Right, do I just say something in?
Hello. 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
We're in, Eden.
We're in!
Hi.
Yay! Hello.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
It's really super exciting. I was just telling you, this has been an online podcast situation for the last couple of years. This is like
Yeah.
the second in real life one I've done in the
That
last
is-
couple of weeks,
well,
which is lovely.
Congrats. It's so
Thank
nice
you.
to be finally doing things back in person, isn't it?
How's it been for you? Have you been doing lots of gigs then again?
Yes, it has been non-stop, which is nice because obviously it was so, over the pandemic for everyone. And live is like my favourite thing
Absolutely.
of being an artist at all. So obviously it was great to have the time to just sort of write and whatever. But no, I feel like I'm back in my element now.
Yeah, back in it.
Yes.
So exciting. And what does it feel different? Do you? Because I know when I did my first kind of gig after not doing it for a while,
Yeah.
I was super nervous, but then immediately I was like, oh yeah, I remember how this goes.
Yeah, literally. I don't know what, it was really funny because I did so many live streams over the lockdown. So it was like, I was sort of doing live streams for this person, that company, and then off my own backs. It's a different type of nervous going onto a live stream than it is. Yeah, I felt like it just sort of felt like you'd not been away from live,
Right.
which was nice. So yeah, I think it's more, especially now, like no one has to wear masks and all of that.
Yeah.
Which is just so good.
It's much better. And
Yes.
and so tonight we're at Colours Hobson.
Yes, we
And so
are.
you are supporting Seeva.
I am.
And so you met online. I'm sure I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. We actually met
on
at a
the
live stream. It was one of the ones in like the latter end of the pandemic. We were actually able to both go to the venue, and they filmed it from the venue. So I did get to meet him in person there, which was so nice. But that was the first time we met.
Cute.
Yeah.
Great. And so, tell us a little bit about you. What's your road into music?
My
What's
road
your
into
kind of
music.
thing?
Well, my road into being ultimate pop princess.
Ultimate pop princess. Yeah.
Well, I to be fair, actually, music came a lot later on for me. I did musical theatre
Nice.
for years, and I trained properly for 4 years at Brit in musical theatre. And then it wasn't until I think I was about 16, nearly 17, so about 3 years ago, that I decided that I was going to actually take like the music route, because I played instruments, but I just always felt like musical theatre was like my path. And then I just started writing, and I was like, this is what I love, and this is what I feel good at. And it came at a sort of good time for me, because it was at that stage of like really deciding what the next stage was. So I was like, right, I'm going to take a gap year. And then we went into the pandemic, so I ended up just sticking to it. So yeah, and now it's all like hopefully coming to fruition.
Well, absolutely. So we were just chatting about upcoming gigs.
Yes.
This maybe in the past or future whenever this episode comes out. But so Hoopla is on the horizon. Plus you're doing a great support spot as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I've got some big stuff this week. It's all like falling into one week.
Yeah,
really busy week.
It always happens that way, isn't it?
Honestly, I was literally like, oh gosh, June is looking so dry, and then now it's like all happening in the first week, which is beautiful. I know, exactly. But I'm thinking it might actually be like a tactic now if I say it.
Oh, it's so quiet.
It's so quiet. Oh gosh, like hidden to the gods. Yeah, literally. So yeah, we've got Hoopla, which I'm so excited for, and then I've got Tongan and LS support, which is so exciting.
So cool.
Yeah.
So have you got a bit of a team behind you, or how's it all work for you?
So I'm completely independent, which I feel like lots of people don't know, because I just go into everything super duper full force, sometimes too full force my own good. And my poor mum, she's like constantly like, you're gonna be fine, counselling me. So I have good old big up mum. So it is just me at the forefront, but I do obviously have like an amazing like musical directors and friends that like are amazing at what they do, and we all just sort of work together, which is really nice, because we're all at a stage where it's like on the brink of being a little bit more mainstream, but also in that sort of like indie category, which is just really beautiful, because you can all just work together and help each other out. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, which is so nice.
That's, there's so much help you need. I mean, even I guess like today, have you got some people here helping out
literally,
today, pushing some things,
literally
all
of that. It's so important.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would do without them, and I couldn't do everything without them. It's really important. So.
Totally. Those friends and family.
Oh God, I know. I'm
but...
so sorry. My public apology to them all.
Well, listen, it's all worth it in the end. Absolutely.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, totally. So, how you feeling about this gig coming out? We're sitting sort of backstage before your sound check.
Yes.
What's your kind of? How'd you get in the zone?
Do you know what? For me, it's a lot. I do have to listen to a bit of Gaga.
Okay, great.
Which I must admit. Do you know what? I'm never in the zone until after sound check. I'm an absolute frantic gal. I'm all over the place, and I talk. Some people, when they get nervous, they just go mute, whereas I'm like everywhere. So once like sound check's over, I don't like to do sound check in my outfit, so I'll get ready, hair and makeup, all of that, and then just have a few moments. And then and then it's always over before you've even realised you've done it.
That's it, yeah. And you're like, oh, I'm back. What? How about warm-ups? Any?
Oh yeah.
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 Can you give us a sneak peek of it?
Well,
any favourites?
I have one.
I've decided this might be my question to ask everybody. What's their warm-up?
This is a good one. But I do. Mummy made me mash my M&Ms, which is a classic for me.
Great. I've not heard that one.
It's Mummy made me mash my M&Ms, and then you go up the scale. Mash my exactly. You got see?
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard of a vocal tube.
Vocal tube.
Yeah, so it's basically like a milkshake straw, but it's like silicone.
Yeah.
And you sort of just do
exercises
exercises through it.
There.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And my like vocal coach uses those a lot, and they're amazing. If anyone's feeling a bit nerdy, I can 100% go into all of that, because I didn't use it for so long.
Yeah.
I was like, I know my warm-ups. it's unbelievable. You like pop it in water.
Yeah.
You might have seen it and like blow bubbles and like do exercises
okay.
like through
I
the straw.
feel like I maybe have seen that, but didn't really know it was going on.
Yeah, I would recommend, honestly, because when I first saw it, I was like, why is people using these like fat straws for? It's really weird, but it's possibly the best thing ever. So you might see me walking around with a big tube hanging out my mouth later
That's
on.
what's going on.
Yes.
Great, love it.
Yeah.
And in terms of the set, is it like, do you have a kind of pretty solid set that you go to? Do you switch it up?
I do switch it up, although I'll do my released songs, one of which actually came out as of like today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Came out today, so there's 4 released now, not 3.
Yeah.
And then, well, I've got half an hour set, so we're going to do 6 songs. So I'll do 2 unreleased and a cover.
Okay.
Yeah, which is good. Bit of Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, great. Okay.
Classic.
Great cover.
Yeah.
Choice. Okay. Nice.
I know, we love Kelly.
Okay.
She's babe.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm so excited. Thank you for coming to chat to me.
Thanks for letting me chew your ear off.
Stage. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I'll let you go and get your sound check ready.
Thank you
I'm
so
just going to hang
much.
out in this lovely
I know, it's bloody lovely
orange
here, isn't
room.
it?
Not green, but
Yeah, orange.
And then wait for whoever else turns up. We'll chat to them.
Perfect. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would too.
Just
Thank
sit
you
here.
so much for having me.
Thanks, Eden. And yeah, good luck with all the gigs.
Thank you.
We'll see you elsewhere. Very
Let's
sure.
hope so.
Thank you. Just say a little hello. Hello. Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We're here. It's happening.
It's happening.
We're on it. Seeva, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you. It's been a really manic day, but it's nice. It's actually really nice to get to like sit down and chat.
Let's learn to
It's
chat.
so nice.
Rushed off my feet. So you were working this morning as well. You were saying, so you know.
I was.
Yeah.
I decided not to take to save half a day of holiday, which was
I fully understand that.
right.
Yeah.
Got to take it where you can get it. But
Yeah.
so I kind of wrapped up at 1, rushed here and sound checked and
Sound
here we
checked.
are.
And how are you feeling? Just on the sound check?
Good.
Yeah, feeling good.
It's a weird one because on stage you can't hear what's out in the audience, so
Yeah.
I don't know what everyone's going to be hearing, but it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So,
You've got some little in-ears dangling around as well. I saw.
I do.
Great. Are those yours?
no, those are mine. They give me a little count-in every time there's like a new section or a new song.
Yeah.
There's like a little man in my ear saying 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. So have you got band with you tonight?
I do. Incredible band, Jomo,
That's fun.
Jomo, Josh, and Dean, who are amazing. Who I actually met in uni, funnily enough, down in
cool.
Brighton. But yeah, they're playing with me tonight. It's my first ever full band headline show.
Amazing. I'm so excited to see you perform and just in general see you.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you so
it's great.
much.
It's really nice to be doing this in person, hanging out in the green room. Very exciting.
VIP.
Yeah, VIP. So this is your first headline gig. Congratulations
Yes.
on EP release as well.
Thank you.
All coming together. How are you feeling about it all?
It's been really frantic, and I kind of haven't done any celebrating really until today. I was like, I'm going to save it because my EP was released a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to save it until the gig, and then I can do that and go all out. So
Yeah. How are you going to celebrate?
it'll be a late one. I'm telling you, it'll be a late one. Whatever we do.
Great. Well, I mean, you've got a whole bank holiday weekend now
Yeah,
to enjoy.
Recover.
No, that's exciting. And so, have you got other gigs in the future as well, or are you kind of getting this done and then see what happens?
I have some in. I'm in talks.
Oh.
Nothing I can say. But yeah, there should be some cool stuff coming up in summer and beyond.
Okay.
So it'll be good to perform now and get a feel for the live set before that happens.
Yeah, totally. And will they be a big band as well?
Yes, hopefully. There'll definitely be a Beck. Something. It won't just be me and a guitar.
Not just you. Got it.
Yeah.
And do you quite like that? Do you enjoy playing with other people on stage?
Yeah, I really do. It's I guess it's just different. So I've done a couple of gigs in the past month or so with just my guitarist Dean, and those have been really nice because I write music to my productions, so to actually strip them all back and sing just the songs without any of the music for the first time has been nice.
Yeah.
But then to get to play it live as we wrote it as well, yeah, can't beat it.
So, do you mean as in you wrote it with the guitar in the first place, or you wrote it as
Full production,
Full
yeah.
production. So you kind of work backwards to make it acoustic.
I do, yeah. It was weird learning how to play my own songs on piano.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is very weird.
No, it's funny. I guess I kind of had a similar experience of having never worked with a producer before, and having done it the last couple of years, and then I was like, oh shit, how do I?
Yeah.
How do I actually play this? With my guitar or whatever. But it's quite cool, I guess, then, because you do have to slightly change things a little bit as well, kind of make it work as an acoustic number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's just the song. You can't cover it
Yeah.
up with anything else. It is just the songwriting, and if it's really exposing.
But yeah, yeah. There's nothing else to hide behind.
Exactly.
But I mean, hey, you'll be fine because your songs are great.
Oh, thank you. It's too kind, too kind.
It's true. So just before we began, you were about to do some vocal warm-ups.
Yes.
I asked Eden this question as well. What's your go-to warm-ups?
I go
Can
to
you share?
Ooh. I usually start with like a vocal. I don't even know what it's called. A little. Got to start with a little.
Yeah.
Work the whole range.
Little trill, maybe.
Yeah,
something like that.
we'll go with that.
Yeah, great. Mm-hmm.
And then I have these like exercises that I used since I was like 15. Had an incredible vocal coach back in the day, who I'm still very close to now, and she left me with this routine which I don't want to deviate from it because it just works too well. But it's all these random little hooks from old kind of soul songs. There'll be a little like Stevie Wonder piano bit that I'll just sing in different keys and work my way up.
That's cool.
So that's the vibe.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice, great. Anything else that gets you in the performance zone?
Oh, well, when I was younger, I used to do a shot of Disaronno before I went up, but that's very student, like, sweet liquor. Now I just, if I'm honest, I don't have anything. I just drink lots of water, drink some tea, drink some tea, some honey, do a little vocal steam.
Yeah.
I love a vocal steam.
Okay, have you brought
It's
a
there,
steamer?
it's in the Sainsbury's bag.
Right.
Yeah, it's there.
Don't say Sainsbury's, just
It's in the high street retailers bag.
Yeah, gorgeous,
There we
yeah.
go. With no
It's all
promotion, no
plastic.
sponsorship.
Hide my bag in there as well. Oh no, I don't care about that. I'll just pretend it's really fancy.
Oh, there we go. It's my Waitrose bag over there. It's my
PA
Whole Foods.
My PA is just warming it up for me right now. Okay, so yeah, a little steam. Yeah, I mean, I've never really. I mean, I definitely have had alcohol before performing, but it's terrible. Like I'm bad. Like even like
shouldn't. They say you
yeah,
shouldn't,
I mean it's
but-
bad, but like I can understand maybe like lessons of nerves and all that. I think my go-to back in the day would have been Jack Daniels and Coke.
Nice.
Like a one of
classic.
those. But then I don't know, like some people would just like drink the whole way through your performance and just like like,
Thing is, I love the idea though, and Emma, who is performing as well, we used to live together, and we used to always say how, like, the idea of walking on stage with a glass of red wine is something so classy about it.
Yeah.
And just like taking a sip in between performances, I love it. I love
Yeah.
that idea, but it's awful for you, and you shouldn't,
bad.
because it dries out your throat.
Dries out your throat. I mean, mostly I'm just worried about my coordination. Like trying to play guitar after a drink just it's not gonna work. But anyway, but the audience can enjoy. I was sitting here earlier and someone just walked in with like 2 margaritas. So I don't know if they're your audience, but
I hope so.
Someone's getting ready.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, let's have a good time. It's
great.
gonna be good. Yeah.
What's the kind of vibe that you're hoping for with it? Are you talking a little bit, sharing a little bit about the EP?
I am. It's quite an emotional one for me, and I
Yeah.
feel quite emotional today actually, because it's like, it's not just the first time I'm playing the EP live, but the first time I'm playing my album that I released in 2020.
Right. Yeah.
Because I've not played that with the band either because of lockdowns and
Yeah, of course.
and all of that. So it's going to be
All these tunes.
all of this like
get out in the world.
all of this like these diary entries from the past 2 years plus 3 years. It's going to be a lot, but I hope people have a good time. I will be on stage in my fields, but I hope it's still fun.
Oh yeah, of course.
It will be fun.
A mixture of that is always good in a gig, isn't it?
Gotta laugh, gotta cry, gotta dance.
Gonna do all the things.
There we go, all the things.
And how are you feeling? You feeling anxious, nervous? Good, good in a good spot.
I'm feeling a bit nervous, but in a good way. Like I'm excited, and I'm I'm just gonna enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else. You have to enjoy it. This is what we do, right? This is what we do it for.
That's it.
So
Absolutely, I love it. And then, and afterwards, do you need a little moment to yourself, or do you, or are you like full into chatting to everybody?
no, I need a good like 20 minutes of just being sort of solitary before the onslaught of hi Seeva, hi. But I'm excited for that as well. It'll be so nice to see everyone. There's like loads of people I know I've worked with as well.
Yeah, cool.
Who are coming, so
Great. Well, I'm so excited to see it in real life on stage. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. No, honestly, it's just so lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's good. Well, I'm gonna let you continue doing your and steaming yourself and whatever else is happening. And I'll just be hanging out in the corner like a strange person. Well, break a leg and all the things you're supposed to say.
Thank you
It's gonna be
so
great.
much. Thank you.
All right, all the best.